Here's the menu.
The price of eggs has gone up again, ma'am. The crust of crumble on them.
This gentleman to see you, Miss Lydia. Frank Audrey. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I'm Frank Audrey. You may have heard of me.
Of course I have. Won't you sit down?
Oh, thank you very much. But I shall detain you only a moment. I know how very busy you are. I've heard of you and your work, too, of course. And I've wondered if you knew what an important part music could play in it. I was hoping that perhaps you would let me be of some help.
Of course I will. I don't know how to thank you. It's very nice of you, Mr. Audrey.
Oh, forgive me. Oh, I've distressed you. See, I've asked the papers not to divulge it, but you see, I too am blind. I can barely distinguish light from darkness. Oh, there is a piano over there, isn't there?
Yes.
I can usually feel them. They hum a bit. Well, my specialty as teacher of the blind would be form and color. I can provide a picture book for their ears. For instance, we could have a class in what do the stars look like? I've made a great study of this matter. I've heard them bubble out in the sky at night like water in a spring. They are blue like this. Oh, I think they would see what I see. And here we turn a page in the picture book and come to the color red. You recognize Miss Macmillan? It's the sun going down. Very impressive and instructive, I think. And much more fun than playing Chopin to people who can see everything but Chopin. Oh, then we could have a class in what Miss Macmillan looks like. Do you mind if I describe you without restrictions? Young. Emotional. Very lovely.
But I'm an old woman, Mr. Audrey.
Oh, no. Oh, where do you come from, Miss Macmillan?
Boston?
Boston. Oh. Here is to the city of Boston, the home of the bean and the cod, where the tabards speak to the lowells, and the lowells speak only to love. So what do you want now, children?
Please play the ocean, Frank.
Yes, the sea.
Oh, yes.
Good. The sea it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first and most remarkable thing about the sea is it bounces. It roars and bounces. It is also blind, very large and very blind. Pay close attention, everyone. Here with the sea, wind blowing, the sun red above it. The sun goes down like this. Wind rises, and now we have a storm. Here come the big waves.
Whoa, that was a big one. Bigger than this house, I bet you.
The big waves like horses running. The sea's black, the sky's black. White horses run. Oh, what's the matter?
I don't see no horses. Nor nothing. Nothing. I don't see nothing.
No more horses. No more horses. Here's the clown you like, the one who dances. Now, don't tell me you can't see him kicking his legs around and spinning in the air. Watch him. There he goes. You like him?
Yeah.
of rubber bands, and a head like a pillow. Dance in the chimney. Boom, down he goes. That's all. Now he's terribly tired, children.
Supper time, children.
Where's Miss Lydia?
She's putting a touch of powder on her cheek. But faith, she doesn't need that to be the most beautiful woman at the ball.
Oh, Miss Lydia is going to a ball?
Why wouldn't she go to a ball and dance her feet off after the life she's been leading here? And Dr. Michael Fitzpatrick, back from fighting the heathen in Cuba, just rared him to take her dancing.
Why, children, it's past your supper time.
Oh, Mr. Frank, if you only had my eyes to see her now.
What are you wearing, Miss Lydia? I can hear it ruffle, and I can smell the flowers.
Come here, children. You may feel it. It's silk. You know about silk. Remember the silkworm ballet that Frank played for you? How they come out of their cocoons and weave shining threads?
Come along now, children, to supper.
Go along now. There's a New Year's Eve surprise for you.
Miss Lydia,
Yes, Frank?
may I also touch your dress? Oh, moire silk.
With golden threads.
And you'll dance tonight in moire silk with golden threads in the arms of dashing Captain Michael Fitzpatrick, just home from Cuba.
You love him, Frank.
Mm-hmm. Lydia.
Michael, I'm so glad you're back. Seemed like 1,000 years.
Easily that. I'm very proud of what you've done, Lydia. It's wonderful work.
More wonderful for me than for them. Michael, this is Frank Audrey. Frank, this is Michael Fitzpatrick.
How do you do?
I hardly need an introduction to you, Dr. Fitzpatrick. It's always Michael in this house. A sort of a combination patron saint and reviewing stand. Well, so go along with your hero.
I have a sleigh outside and a pair of horses.
Good night, Frank.
Bye.
Excuse us, Mr. Audrey.
Ruthie, I understand your eyes are getting better.
Yes, Frank.
Did you see Miss Lydia?
Oh, yes. I forgot to kiss her.
You love her, don't you?
Oh, yes.
What does she look like?
Well, she has pretty blonde hair.
And her eyes, what color are they?
Blue.
Blue.
Yes, blue like the sea.
Is she taller than I?
Of course not.
And you know Dr. Fitzpatrick, too, don't you?
Of course.
What does he look like?
Tall and very handsome.
Oh,
Well, good night, Frank.
blonde and blue, tall and handsome.
That fellow